Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But, this guy, Freak, because if you would have played in that era with Freak, I don't know, Shaq. This guy, he left school early, but he is something unique, different. But I thought bringing his skills to the NBA was big because that helps refine your game a little bit. He's ready. This guy was ready, Shaq.
I have an announcement. You know why he plays so well?
Why?
I'm his father.
Dun, 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 dun.
Love you, son. Congratulations.
That's one of the warmest and fuzziest stories I've heard all season long.
Way to keep up with him his whole life.
I've been working.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan. They're ready for the tip. I've been working.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Utah Jazz come into this one following a loss to the New York Knicks. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. At home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Pistons leading by 5. Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Ilyasova. And it falls over the rim and in. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Burke kicks to Favors. He feeds it to Freak. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with that.
Yeah, I think so, too. He knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team. And this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
No good from Lee.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Julia with the steal. Outside Jackson. On D, Ilyasova. Shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And in a conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Booker. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Jackson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. More as a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Jackson gets it to go. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Burke kicks to Freak. Lee with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Here's Jennings. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Moniunas, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Jennings drives inside, fade away. Here's Moniunas, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Moniunas has got 7.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Hood, the pass to Freak. Dishes it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Freak. That one rolling around and rims out. Pistons leading by 12. Jennings kicks to Meeks. In the corner, Drummond with it. Pistons passing it around. That's good. Jennings has got his second bucket.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the 3-point shot.
Pass to Gobert. And there's the feed to Burks. Another miss by Utah.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Checking out the game Moniunas has been having. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Jennings kicks to Meeks. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean talk that was, Kevin. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Johnson, good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A nice shot by Booker. And And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And a different look. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pistons ahead, up 19. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a technically.
Substitution.